Hello, learners. I'm Parikshit Saikia, and welcome to this very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. This is the first session on LR foundations and is meant for CAT 2023 and 2024 aspirants. Remember, LRDI is the most scoring section in the CAT. If you are ready to put in a bit of effort, you are ready to practice, you are ready to put in a bit of effort, as I say, right? A bit of effort. That's all that I ask from you. Trust me, 98 or 99 plus percentile in LRDI is very, very, very much possible, right? So, with that note, let's start with our CAT 2023 preparation. Trust me, it's gonna be exciting and you are gonna enjoy it. In today's movie, we are gonna talk about the first topic in LR, linear arrangement. I'm gonna start with the basics of linear arrangement, and trust me, you're gonna like it. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. CAT 2022 toppers, right? A very proud moment for all of us. 75 plus of our learners have scored 99 plus percentile, and 110 plus learners have scored 98 percentile. List of our toppers. And yeah, Unacademy scholarship test is scheduled on Jan 15 and Jan 29, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Definitely register. You will get to know where you stand in the competition, or as I may say, your diagnostic test. As you start, right, you need to know where you stand in the competition. It's a good way to test yourself. And yeah, plus courses are starting. My first plus courses for the CAT 2023 batches. I'm starting with two new courses, okay? On a Wednesday, uh, Jan 11, which is a Wednesday, right? I am starting with Quants. Quants, Jan 11, it starts. Timings are going to be 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. So basically, this is this Wednesday. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are going to learn QA foundation. And the first topic that I'm going to start is permutation, combination, and probability. Yes, people are saying enroll in my live comments. Good to know that you have enrolled. And Thursday, Jan 12th, I'm starting with LRDI foundations. Every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. So basically, Monday to Saturday, starting January 11th, you are going to have classes every day. And if you have not enrolled, do definitely enroll on Unacademy Plus using the code Parikshit Live, which is there at the bottom of your screen. Use this code for maximum discount and free mentorship. Yeah, you heard it correct. Free mentorship is also available using this code Parikshit Live. Okay, one more thing. I'm also taking a free class right tomorrow for those of you who are interested to learn some magics in LRDI. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 10th of January, I'm going to take a free class at 5 p.m. Okay, a free class at 5 p.m. 10th of January. So you can enroll on the Unacademy platform. This is a free special class. Just go to the Unacademy platform and you can attend this class tomorrow, Tuesday, 10 January at 5 p.m. Okay, let's get started. First topic, CAT 2023 LR, linear arrangement. Okay, chalo. Now, as the name suggests, what do you mean by linear? What do you mean by linear? Can you see the word linear? What do you mean by the word linear? So basically, linear simply means straight line. Straight line. Okay. So this topic, the first topic in LR is all about arranging things in a straight line. Can it be horizontally or vertically? Both ways. It can be horizontally arranging people or it can be vertically arranging people. Okay. Horizontally or vertically. Okay. What do you need to arrange? It could be people, it could be things, it could be any item, right? So they will ask you to arrange the items in a straight line. Now, first, let's talk a bit about the basics. Let's say I label 5 positions. Okay. I'm labeling 5 positions. Let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And let's put another 2 positions, 6 and 7. Okay. Let's start with this. Let's start with the basics and you help me answer these questions. Okay. Let's say I put A here. Okay. And I say B is to the immediate right of A. Okay. The point I'm trying to make is I'm trying to explain a few fundas and I'm trying to tell you B is to the immediate right of A. Can you tell me which position would that be? B is to the immediate right of A. Can you tell me which position would that be? Among 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where will B sit if I were to tell you B is to the immediate right of A? Immediate right. Anyone who knows the answer? B is to the immediate right of A. Now think about it. Think about it. Many of you might say, you know what? B is to the immediate right of A. Now, some of you might say it could be 5. Some of you might say it could be 3. Both of you are correct. The reason is you don't know in which direction A is looking. You don't know in which direction A is looking, right? If A is looking, let's say, towards the north, then you know what? B's position will be at number 5. Yes? But think about it. If A is looking towards the south, then B will be at number 3. But if nothing is given to you, we always assume, okay, we always assume that the person's direction and your direction is the same. If nothing is given to you, that would mean if nothing is told to us, I'm always going to assume that A and I, or for that matter, you are both looking at the same direction. In that case, if I say B is to the immediate right of A, it simply means B is gonna be at number 5. B is gonna be at position number 5. Followed? Yes? Okay. Now let's make it more interesting. Okay? If I were to tell you, you know what? B is to the right of A. If I were to tell you B is to the right of A, can you tell me where will B sit? B is to the right of A. B is to the right of A. I'm not using the word immediate, but I'm only telling you B is to the right of A. Where do you think B will sit? B is to the right of A. Any idea? I'm looking at the YouTube comments. If you have an answer, please type it in the comments. You think that you know the answer, please type it and I'm going to help you out whether you are correct or wrong. B is to the right of A. Absolutely. Rahul is spot on when he says, when I say B is to the right of A, it could mean B is at number 5, possible, or B could be at 6, or B could be at 7. You followed? Any three, all three are possible. It could be at 5, it could be at 6, or it could be at 7. B is to the right of A. So anywhere on the right of A could be 5, could be 6, could be 7. Anywhere it's possible. I hope you get that. Okay. Let's make it more interesting. Okay. Now, if I were to tell you, you know what? C is second to the right of A. C is second to the right of A. Can you tell me where will C go? C is second, okay? Second to right of A. Second to the right of A. Can you tell me where will C be? C is second to the right of A. Can you tell me? Second. Now don't get confused. I hope you understand. Second to the right of A. Now think about it. Immediate right is which one? Position number 5. Will you agree? So Rahul and Swati are telling me 6. Absolutely. Sonu is telling me 2 and 6. Absolutely, Sonu. But for the moment, we are just going to assume that A is looking towards the north. Okay. Let's assume that A is looking towards the north. So if nothing is given in the question, you are always going to assume that you and the person in the question both are looking in the same direction. Okay. So if C is second to the right of A, think about it. First right is position 5. We are being told second right. So second right is position 6. So C is going to be at position 6. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's follow. Let's continue. If I tell you A and D have two people between them. A and D have two people between them. Can you tell me where will D go? A and D have two people between them. Can you tell me where will D go? A and D have two people between them. Where will D go? Okay. Okay. Any yes, I'm looking at the YouTube comments. Yes. Anyone? A and D have two people between them. A and D have two people between them. Absolutely. Sonu and Swati gets it absolutely correct. Both ways it's possible. Yes, both ways it's possible. Can you see? Two people between them. So can I say two people between them could be on the right side or on the left side? If you go on the right side, two people between them means D would be at number 7. If you go on the left side, two people between them would mean D is at number 1. So both of them are possible. So if I were to tell you A and D have two people between them, it means D can be at 1 or D can be at 7. Yes? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Are we clear? Someone is asking, can I speak in Hindi? No, I don't speak Hindi. All my classes are gonna be in English. 90% English, 10% probably I might use one or two Hindi words, but 90% of my classes are gonna be in English. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Continue. आगे जाते हैं. If I were to tell you E and let's say if I were to tell you, okay, X and Y are separated by are separated by one person between them, are separated by one person between them. Can you tell me where will X and Y go? If I were to tell you X and Y are separated by one person between them, can you help me locate X and Y? Anyone? X and Y are separated by one person between them. Can you tell me where will it go? Where will X and Y go? Any idea? Any idea? X and Y separated by one person between them. Any idea where will X and Y go? So someone is saying 5, 3 and 5. Absolutely correct. 3 and 5 are the only possibilities. Do you agree? 3 and 5 are the only possibilities, but they can be in either ways. When I say either ways, what do I mean? X can be at 3. In that case, Y will be at 5, or vice versa. Y will be at 3, X will be at 5. Followed? Any doubt in this? Can it be 1 and 7? Someone is saying, Swati is saying 1 and 3. Swati, remember, 1 May, someone is already sitting. 1 May, someone is already sitting. So obviously, you don't have a vacant space there. So you cannot have X and Y over there. The only vacant spaces is 3 and 5 in any order. Fine? Okay. With this basics, remember, basics are only good when you know how to apply them. Basics are only good when you know how to apply them. The best part of linear arrangement is this is a very easy chapter. Okay, this is a very easy chapter. How many marks can you expect out of this chapter? You can expect one set in the CAT or from this topic. One set in CAT from this topic. One set would mean 4 questions. One set would mean 4 questions, and each question carries 3 marks. Each question carries 3 marks, right? So 4 questions, 3 marks each. So total you can expect 12 marks from the chapter in your CAT. Yes? Any doubt in this? Yes? Any doubt in this? Are we clear? Clear? Okay. Awesome. Let's go to the questions. Okay, let's go to the questions. Start karte. Okay. Chalo. Start karte. Okay. First question on your screen. First question on your screen. Give it a try. I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. Give it a try. I will give you 2 minutes. Give it a try. It's a very easy question. Let's try to apply what we have learned. Moment you get the answer, just type the answer. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Moment you get the answer, just type the answer. Okay? Awesome. I'm waiting. Dhana is asking, will this class happen regularly? Absolutely. This class will happen Monday to Friday. I'm going to take this topic and we are going to complete it. Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Okay. Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. this week. We have all days. We are going to do a linear arrangement. So you are going to learn this topic in and out. Yes? Okay. Okay. Moment you get the answer, please type the answer. Moment you get the answer, please type the answer. Okay. Yes. Try this. It's not difficult. I know you are doing it for the first time, but give it a try. Always remember LRDI. You will improve when you first try and then I help you out. Okay. Any doubt in this? If you get an answer, please type the answer. Okay. Try it. और उसके बाद I'm anyway there to help you out. First, try to put the human beings in their respective positions. You might not get their positions right away, but if you keep trying right, you will definitely be able to fix their positions. Abhi is saying answer D. Okay, gonna check. So someone is saying it's answer D. We'll have to check if that's the answer. We'll check. Sonu is saying option A. So abhi tak mere ko do answers aaya. So I have got two answers till now. Sonu is saying A. Abhi and Rahul are saying option D. Fine. We will check. We will check. Dhana is saying option C. Abhi tak teen answers aa gaya. I have got three answers till now. Fine. Let's start. Let's start. Okay. A grocer, a doctor, a lawyer, a tailor, and a barber are the five persons seated in the room. The first thing I always see is, are the first alphabets unique? Can you see? ग्रॉसर का जी है, डॉक्टर का डे, लॉयर का एल, टेलर का टे, बर्बर का बे. So you can label this human beings as GDNTV, right? That will shorten the words. Okay. The grocer does not wish to sit immediately next to the barber. Okay, fine. Let's try to draw the lines. There are five human beings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just label the positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what's the first statement? The G does not sit next to the barber, immediately next to the barber. So can I say G and B are not next to each other? Just crossing it out. Put some symbol so that you know that you don't have to read the line again. So G and B not next to each other. So I'm just crossing it out. Next, they are saying the barber and the tailor sit immediately next to each other. You know what? B and T are next to each other. So it could be BT one way, or the other possibility is TB, right? Anyway, BT or TB, right? They will be next to each other. Next, the lawyer is at the right end of the row. Lawyer is at the right end. So can I put the lawyer at the right end of the row? Lawyer right end. So remember, if nothing is given, you're always going to assume that your right and the question's right are the same. Okay, if nothing is given, your right and the lawyer's right, and I mean the question's right, are going to be the same. So lawyer is at the right end of the row. So you can say lawyer is at 5. You can say lawyer is at the 5. Yes? Okay. Next, the grocer is immediately to the left of the lawyer. Now think about it. You were able to put the lawyer in the position. You were able to put the lawyer in its respective position, right? In the diagram, you put the lawyer. Fine. Let's continue. G is immediately left to the lawyer. Immediately to the left of the lawyer. In that case, can I say G will be at number 4? G will be at number 4. Correct? Question is, who is in the middle? So you got to determine position number 3. You got to determine position number 3. Now what you know is G and B are not next to each other. G and B are not next to each other. Yes? So can I say at position number 3, B cannot come. At position number 3, it cannot be B. Right? It cannot be B. And I am not bothered where B is going to sit. All I want to know is who will be at the center. What do you know? B cannot be going there. So if B cannot be going there, can I say B will be at number 2 or number 1? Anywhere. But again, I'm not bothered. The only thing I'm bothered is, question is asking who is at the center. Center mein B nahi aa payega. So who can come? So remember, there are 5 people. The 5 people were grocer, the doctor, the lawyer, the tailor, the barber. Right? So B cannot be your answer. G cannot be your answer because G is at number 4. Similarly, lawyer cannot be your answer because lawyer is at number 5. Answer is D or D. So who will come in the center? It is either the doctor or the tailor. Answer is cannot be determined. Answer is cannot be determined. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Any doubt in this that you all have and wish to ask? Are we clear? Clear? So the first one is, answer is cannot be determined. Yes? Any doubt in this? Clear? I'm looking at the YouTube comments. If you have a doubt, feel free to ask. Any doubt in this? Clear? Awesome. Chalo. If you have no doubts, let's go to the next one. So remember, देखो ये ना ऐसा चीज है. I will tell you the good part of LRDI, okay? Logically सोचना and you tell me whether I am correct or wrong. When you start with quants, okay, I always give this example to my students. जब भी लोग ना क्वांट्स में स्टार्ट करें या वीआरसी स्टार्ट करें डे वन में, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट डे वन में, let's say level of difficulty in VARC, okay? Some of you are really good in VRC, so on day one someone might already be at a very high level, he knows everything in VRC, and someone might be starting at ground zero. Okay, the thing is, the person, let's call him person A and let's call this guy person B. Person B has to put in extra effort right from day one, okay, so as to cover this gap with person A. He has to put in extra effort because probably person A has done his schooling in a probably a missionary school, international school, तो उसका इंग्लिश पहला दिन से अच्छा है, तो बी को ना पहला दिन से बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ता है. लेकिन LRDI का बेस्ट पार्ट ये है कि all of you start at the same level. None of you, whether you are a science student or a literature student or a psychology student or a commerce student or an engineering graduate, none of you have done LRDI before. So everyone starts at the same level on day one. From here onward, जो भी ज्यादा मेहनत करेगा easily आगे बढ़ जाएगा, right? It's as simple as that. Whoever starts works really hard, right? You will go ahead in the race, right? That's the beauty of LRDI. It's all about hard work and practice. Everyone starts at the same level. जो भी ज्यादा मेहनत करेगा वो आगे निकल जाएगा रेस में. As simple as that. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Second one on your screen. Give it a try. Second one on your screen. Give it a try. I'll give you 2 minutes. I will give you 2 minutes. Give it a try. Moment you get the answer, you please type the answer. Moment you get the answer, you please type the answer. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead. Answer आ जाएगा तो definitely let me know the answer. Okay? There are 22 questions in LRDI. Okay, there will be 20 to 22. 20 से 22 questions आता है CAT में from your LRDI section. Okay. Yeah, moment you get the answer, please type it. Five people are there in a row, so draw that's draw 5 blanks and try to put these people in order. आ गया तो बताना मेरे को. Abhi is saying answer option C. Okay. Rahul is saying option D. Okay. Okay. Abhi is saying option C. Rahul is saying option D. So I've got 2 answers till now. We will check. Yes. Any other answer? Any other answer? Dhana is asking, sir, only if we clear quants only, then we should start LRDI. No, Dhana, you should start everything simultaneously, right? VAR, say quants and LRDI, Tino simultaneously you should start. Can you finish one and then start the next? No, never. You're going to start all the 3 together, right? Because they're not linked to each other. You don't have to be a master in quants to master LRDI and vice versa. Swati is saying option A. Okay. Shiften is saying option C. Okay, we are going to check. So I've got 3 answers still now. Fine. Let's read it together. Let's read it together. I have got Sonu is saying option D. Fine. We will check it together. Let's start. 5 people P, Q, R, S and T are in a row. Okay. Raj sits to the immediate right of Tej. Okay. Okay, let's start drawing. There are 5 people in a row. 5 people in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One thing I see is the first alphabets. Are they unique? P, Q, R, S, T. Okay, all the first alphabets of the names are unique, so it helps me a lot. Next, Raj sits to the immediate right of Tej. Now, R is to the immediate right of T. In the diagram, I can't put this. Right away, I can't put this because there are many possibilities. There are many possibilities, right? So I'll just keep it down below the diagram. I'll somewhere going to write it. R is to the immediate right of T. So something like this. R and T are together and R is going to be to the immediate right of T. Next, they are saying P and Q have 2 people between them. Okay. Now, okay, P and so let's create some space first. Let's create some space first. Okay. R is to the immediate right of T. Okay. So I'll just mark it probably on the right hand side so that we know. I'll keep it, I write it here so that I have space. R is to the immediate right of T. So I'll keep this together. And next they are saying P and Q have 2 people between them. There isn't any other statement. So I think I can start from here, right? P and Q have 2 people between them. I have just 2 statements. R is to the immediate right of T and P and Q have 2 people between them. Now, where to start? See, there is no, now what to do? Now, what you can do is you can draw the possibilities. There are many possibilities. I don't have a choice. Let's draw the possibilities. So if P is at position 1, remember P and Q have 2 people between them, Q will be at position 4. 2 people between. Or vice versa. If Q is at position 1, P is going to be at position 4. Right? 2 people between them. Or if P is at position 2, 2 people between them. So 3 and 4 will be 2 people. Q will be at position 5. Or vice versa. If Q is at position 2, P is going to be at position 5. Right? Yes? Can P be at 3? 3 may not possible. P cannot be at 3 because if P is at 3, P and Q cannot have 2 people between them. If P is at 3, P and Q cannot have 2 people between them. Okay, so these are the 4 possibilities. The next thing is T and R are together and R is to the immediate right of T. T and R are together and R is to the immediate right of T. So in scenario 1, let's put it, the only possibility for T and R in scenario 1 is going to be position 2 and 3. Remember, you need 2 consecutive positions. So the only possibility could be T is at 2, R is at 3. In scenario 2, again, you need 2 consecutive places. The only possibility could be T is at 2, R is at 3. In scenario 3, you need 2 consecutive places. So 2 consecutive places may, the only possibility is 3 and 4. 3 and 4. So T, R. Similarly, in scenario 4 also, you would have T, R. Right? So everywhere there is only one person remaining. Which person is that? S. Only one person remaining. Which person is that? S. So S will be at position 5 in the first 2 scenarios. And in the last 2 scenarios, S will be at position 1 because that's the only empty space. I think we are good. There are 4 possibilities and I have drawn all the 4 possibilities. Yes? Is there any other possibility? No, there is no other possibility. Right? Now let's look at the question. What is the question saying? The question is saying which of the following must be true. Must be true means always true. Must be true means what? In all scenarios, it must be true. So let's start. Option 1. Pradeep is at one end of the row. Is it? In scenario 1, Pradeep is at one end of the row. But in scenario 2 and 3, Pradeep is not at one end of the row. Remember, must be true means it has to be true in all cases. Pradeep is at one end of the row only in scenario 1. Scenario 2, no. So moment you see scenario 2 may ye false hai, you don't have to check further. You're going to say option A cannot be answered. What about option B? Kutub is sitting beside Pradeep. Is Q and P together? Let's look at scenario 1. In scenario 1 itself, Q and P are not next to each other. Beside means next. In scenario 1 itself, Q and pay are not next to each other. Oh, that's the case. So you don't have to go further and check. Even if one scenario it is false, it is going to be false. So option B cannot be yours. Option C, 1 among T and R is at one end of the row. 1 among T and R is at one end of the row. Is it? Check karo. Pehla scenario mein dekho, T and R, none of them at the end of the row. Can you see? In the first scenario itself, only P and S are at the end of the row. Neither T nor R is at the end of the row in scenario 1 itself. Option C also cannot be yours. D, Sandy is at one end of the row. Is it? Yes, S is at the end of the row. Scenario 2 may S is at the end of the row. Scenario 3 may S is at the end of the row. Scenario 4 may S is the end of the row. Super awesome. Answer is option D. Answer is option D. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Tell me, do you have a doubt? Are we clear? It's just a puzzle. You just got to play with it. You draw the possibilities, right? And things will fall in place. It's just a puzzle. No prior knowledge needed. Are we clear on this? Are we clear? Yes? Any doubt in this? I'll always look at the YouTube comments. If you have a doubt, feel free to ask. Any doubt in this? No doubts? Clear? Awesome. If no doubts, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Third one on your screen. Give it a try. I'll give you 2 minutes. I will give you 2 minutes. Give it a try. 2 minutes, all yours. Awesome. Perfect. Try to get the answer for this. Try to get the answer for this. You get the answer, you please type the answer, okay? Get the answer, then please type the answer. Anyone who is getting the answers? I am looking at my YouTube comments. Anyone who's getting it? Or shall we do it together in the interest of time? Okay, let's do it together in the interest of time. Okay, let's do it together. Abhi is saying option C or D. दो answers. Abhi एक ही answer होगा, right? You can't have two answers. Okay, let's check this. Let us check this. Okay, please concentrate. It's gonna be my turn. Abhi is saying option C. Okay, so we'll check. We will check. Some of you are marking option C. Okay, we'll check if that's the correct answer. We don't know. We'll check. Let's start. Let us start. 4 boxes PQRNS and 3 files ABC are kept on a table one after the other in a row from left to right. Okay, total there are 7 items. 7 items are kept in a row left to right. Okay. So let's put it 4 boxes. So your boxes are PQRS. Okay. and 3 files. Files are A, B, C. You keep them on a table one after the other in a row from left to right. So let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fine? Okay. I'll just change the color. Okay. Then they are saying C has as many items to its left as to its right. Can you tell me? There is an item. C has equal number of items on the left side and the right side. How is that possible? That is only and only possible if C is exactly at the center. Will you agree? C has as many items to the left as to the right. So that is only and only possible if C is exactly at the center. There is no other way. If you have equal number of items on both sides, it's only and only possible if you're at the center. So that would mean C is at number 4. Next, they are saying no box is at any end of the row. Acha, box is not at the end of the row. If that's the case, can you see no box at the end of the row, meaning at the end of the row, you have a file. If there is no box at the end of the row, it simply means end of the row would have a file. So C is gone. What are the only 2 files? Remember, C is already at number 4. So what are the 2 files? A and B. And you have got 2 ends, 1 and 7. So A and B will be in 1 and 7 in any order. So if A is at 1, B is going to be at 7. Or vice versa. If B is at 1, A is going to be at 7. Right? Let's continue. P is kept to the immediate right of A. P is kept to the immediate right of A. Now think about it. If A is at number 1, there is no, if A is at number 1, where will P go? P will go at number 2. Will you agree? If A is at number 1, remember P is to the immediate right of A, then P will go at number 2. But the problem is, if A is at 7, there is no right of A. Remember, if A is at number 7, A is at the extreme right. There is no more right of A. If A is at number 7, there is no more right of A. In that case, can I say A cannot be at 7? Why? Because if A is at 7, no right of A is possible. That would mean A cannot be at 7. If A cannot be at 7, it simply means A has to be at 1. Awesome. You got it. P is to the immediate right of A means P is going to be at number 2. And then they say C is kept to the immediate left of R. C is to the immediate left of R. Awesome. That means R would be at number 5 because only then C would be to the immediate left of R. Question is, what is kept third from the row of the table? Third from the right. Third from the right of the row. Third. So from the right side, this is your right side. Third from the right is which one? Third from the right is which one? Third from the right is obviously number 5. Third from the right is obviously number 5. That's R for you. Answer is option C. Answer is option C. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Yes? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Abhi, you got it absolutely correct. Clear? Any doubt in this? So this was the first class. I don't want to stretch this class and bother you or probably pressurize you. Remember the YouTube classes, the YouTube class का जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ ना, ये जो YouTube class है, the YouTube class, YouTube, okay, class on linear arrangement that we are doing now. I'm going to take 5 classes on this. I'm going to take 5 classes on this. In fact, you can complete this entire chapter with me Monday to Friday. So today was Monday, we did part 1. So Monday to Friday, I'm going to take classes from 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So sometimes it might stretch by 10 minutes, but that's not a problem. But the timings are Monday to Friday. Okay, today was the first class, January 9th. We took the first class, and Monday to Friday, all 5 days of the week, I'm going to take this entire chapter. Today was part 1. Tomorrow we are going to do part 2. Also, if you want to learn some magics in LRDI, I don't know if you have seen magics in LRDI, LRDI में magics होता है. And tomorrow, January 10, 5 p.m. on Unacademy, I'm going to take a free special class, okay, at 5 p.m. Tomorrow, this is Tuesday, 10 January at 5 p.m. Do enroll for this class, okay? Do enroll for this class. इसका link कहाँ मिलेगा? इसका link Telegram group में मिलेगा. Telegram group कहाँ पे है? You can join my Telegram group, which is there at the bottom of your screen. Can you see the Telegram group? Parikshit Sir _ CAT. So you just search for this group, join this group, you will get links to all my classes. And also, starting 11th January, Wednesday, I'm going to start with the first course of QA for CAT 2023. Two new courses are starting. QA का एक course 11th Jan, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 12th Jan, foundation course on LRDI. It's a complete foundation course. So if you look at the YouTube videos, if you start liking it, you want to do the entire 100% of your syllabus with Unacademy, with me, then come join us on Unacademy Plus or on Unacademy Iconic. To join, use the code Parikshit Live, okay, which is there at the bottom of your screen. Someone is asking on Unacademy app. Absolutely, Abhi, you are correct. You need to join on the Unacademy app, okay? And if you want to join the Plus subscription, remember for maximum discounts, you can always use the code Parikshit Live, which is there at your screen. Parikshit Live gives you two benefits. Benefit number one, maximum discount, and benefit two, this is the only code which will get you free mentorship on Unacademy from my side. What is free mentorship? It's all about helping you beyond your class hours. So at any point of time, you have a doubt, you have a query, and if you have joined Unacademy Plus using the code Parikshit Live, you can connect with me one-on-one over a call to get your queries resolved. But that free mentorship is only available for students who join Plus using the code Parikshit Live. Yes, that's it for today's class. Hope you enjoyed the class. Do join the Telegram group and you'll get the links to all my sessions. Yeah. Okay, folks, thank you, and I'll see you in my next session. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Bye.